welcome back to another episode of the Fenland Carpers. Today we are at one of our membership lakes, swac. We're doing a two-nighter as part of the special week as I'm off.
Yeah.
We're trying a few different swims today, as we've pretty much always wanted to fish it.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
So yeah, anything to
Well,
add from you?
Obviously it's dark now. We left it a bit late because we didn't get here till a bit later because I had
And I had to wait until someone left my swim.
yeah, and I had a family do on, so meal for my nan's birthday. So yeah, so we're here now. Outdoor school, we're going to be doing different venues. So yeah, we'll be doing a night talk at the later on, but we go through all our stuff tomorrow in the daytime. So as we left it late, a little bit late now. So that's it, really, isn't it?
Probably time to put a brew and some food on.
Yeah, exactly. So right, we'll catch you all later.
And fingers crossed we get a few.
Yes.
Hello, I just thought I'd give a quick update before I try and get some sleep, really. Obviously the rods have been out probably since 7, so I've been in about 4 hours. I've had nothing. Hoping to get a few during the night, fingers crossed. It's looking promising. We're the only people on the lake, and this area's been good lately, so I just hope they're still around this area. Like Josh said earlier, we'll go through all the rigs and bait we're using tomorrow morning, or tomorrow should I say. So yeah, like I said, I'm feeling confident. I said to Josh earlier, I'm feeling the most confident I've ever been here, so I just hope it pays off and I have a fish. I haven't caught a fish from here yet, so yeah, hopefully I'll have one during the night. See you soon. Hello and welcome back. I've had nothing during the night, so I'm going to make a few changes bait wise, and I thought I'll take this opportunity to show you my rigs as I'm going to be recasting and changing them. So this one's staying the same. It's got some braid for the hook link. It did have a bit of putty, but that come off, so I've put a shot on there, and then pop-up peaches and cream. This did have the cherry carp meaty mite body on, wafter on, but nothing. So yeah, and then obviously this is going to be like that, and then that's going to be there, and then voila, so that's going to be up in the water. So yeah, so that's what I'm using for the first one. Similar to what I've been using. The only reason why I'm not using the boom is because I've run out of large crimps, so I need to get some when we go get supplies later this week. But that's number one, and then all I'll do around this is scatter some peaches and cream pop-up, and hopefully that will go. I'll show you my other rig in a minute, but I've got to change that because I'm going to put a pop-up on. See you later. Hello and welcome back. This is my other rig. Just basic hook link with boilie. Both got size 6 barbless curve shank on. But yeah, see soon more on that one. That's staying the same because that seems to be getting a lot of fish lately, so I'll just change to a pop-up. Yeah, I've gone for an extra long hair on both. I made the pop-up version because obviously, like I said, I ran out of choddies, so I made it. with IQ2. It's alright, but it's doing the job what I wanted it to do. So yeah, that's that, and I'll show you the changes after. Hello, and this is the finished rig. Exactly the same as the other one really, with combi link, and then the shot there, and then this one's a bit smaller, and then obviously it will go like that with CC more on. So yeah, obviously the area this is going on has already been CC more, if the boilers are still there. So yeah, it's both similar. Obviously this is the most weedy part of the lake, so that's why I've gone for these rigs. So I just hope, fingers crossed, we get one. See you later.
Hello and welcome back. Sorry. I'm going to go over what I'm using at this venue. Congratulations to George on his new PB, what he's just had out. Right, I'll go over. I've got an extra long, simple 12 pound IQ2. It's probably about 12 inches long, with an extra long hair, with a curved shank, like so. I've got a bit of tungsten tubing, no, tungsten sleeve to go over the quick change, with a ring swivel. The lead is a 2-ounce lead. We'll clip, and then lead clip, and then I've got about probably half a metre of clay leader. So that's what I'm using from a rig. Right, the bait for this, I'm using cell dumbbell hookers. They vary in size between 14 to 18 mil. So I'm going to pick the decent sized one out. Right, because this changed. I just had this out last night. But I'm going to change. We'll get the scissors. Chop part of the dumbbell. Then I'm going to get the sticky krill, the pink ones in 12 mil. Get them. I'll chop that one in half, like so. So then, when it goes on, I'll show you what it looks like on the baiting needle. It's sit like that, just like that on top. I'm going for that approach. So that's what goes on the hair on that rod. Then I'll get PVA mesh full of 10 mil cell. That, because I went for 10 mil because I could put a lot in a PVA mesh, and then put a nice bit of bait out there, and so it looks more than you put in a little. So that's what my approach is for my, well, dumbbell bottom bait. So that's what's going out, and so I better get this one back out. So see you in a bit. I've just casted my first rod out. So, well, not the first one, rebaited my cell one. What I'm going to do is get a couple handfuls of the 10 millers and just start sprinkling them around the area, because then it'll draw them in hopefully, so we'll win one big patch. Like so. See, you can put more out there. See, that's 2 lots. There must have been like, you know, 10 boilies going out there plus each time. So that's why I thought I'd change in this session, using 10 millers, so I can spread quite a few out, you see. It just looked like there's more, but actually there's hardly anything going out there. One more, there's quite a lot out there now. One more, then should be sorted. Like so. So that's how I do it. See you soon.
Hello, I just thought I'd take this opportunity to talk about the spod mix. The one what's over the CC more is this one. Similar to, well, exactly the same as what Josh was using, we're both using it. This week it's got a tiger nut smell to it. I've put, I don't know, 4 or 5 over that last night, and I'll give it a few hours, and then I'll probably spot some more at about 2-3 o'clock. Obviously that's over the CC more, and then I've got 2 this week, so I'm doing different things. The other one is with cherry carp, because obviously I don't like it and they're rubbish. Is that cherry carp meaty mite boilers and pellet. What I done with this was got the rest of the bag I had at Josh's, tipped it in there, boiling hot water, left it, I don't know, an hour, added chili oil just to get the oily slick, and then before we left I added some pellet. That's what I've been doing around there, and I've still got 2.5 kilo at home, so if it works then I'll do it with that more often. As soon as I've stopped using the meaty mite wafter, I've got my first bit of action. I've just had a knock, but I wouldn't say they're really wafters, because when I chucked the wafter in the water, it just sunk instead of floats like the main line or the other wafters do. So I'm not going to use them again, and I advise not anyone to use them. It's cack. I'm trying not to swear, but all the words you could describe them are swear words. So yeah, I've just had my first knock on the peaches and cream, so I'm confident now, and I'm hoping it's that time of year where they like the creamy base. It might be a bit early, I know they like them in the winter, but I thought, as it's September, I'll give it a go. So yeah, I'm not going to use all of this, but I'm going to put a lot of it out. I might put, I don't know, 4 or 5 out over each, and that should be enough for the rest of this session, then I might do the same for the other sessions, but so yeah, that's my spod mixes. One's basic, one's just like birdseed really with wheat and all that stuff in. That seems to work. Josh had a run on it last week, different flavouring, but still the same stuff what was in it, so fingers crossed we get one. See you later. Hello and welcome back to new PB at £22. Ah, I'm over the moon. Lovely.
What did you catch it on?
CC peaches and cream. What was it? About, what's time now?
I don't know.
I don't know, it's probably been in the water.
About 20 minutes?
An hour?
Oh well.
Maybe even longer. And it just screamed off. Look at it.
Look at that.
£22. First fish. And it's a stunner.
Welcome back. I'm going to show you my second rod now, and I've got a boom I have on the end of and on the end is a chog rig what I made, like so. Bring it a bit closer so you can see. Right, now we'll try. That's better. So you can see, it sits like that. It's helicopter style. There's my pop up. So set like that. Lead's there, and I've got a safety bead on here so you can knock it off if they ever get snapped up. So there you go. That is one of the that's the other rod rig. So this will go, this is with double diver £30 mouth trap. Sorry, it's got a load of weed on it. Like so, you can see, like that. And with a bait screw, it's basically like the cherry carp rig where it's got a hook stop, so when it clicks in, it don't go no further to the top curve of the hook, so they can't use it to blow it out. And actually used not boom for this, but I used tungsten fully loaded ESP coated braid. I used that so you can lay, if there's, because there's weed in this part of the lake, so it can lay like so. So that's what I'm using. What I'm using on that is the Vortex pop-up. Vortex pop-up. And you know the stick mix I've done, what I make that with the Nash bung maker, I've got PVA mesh full of that. That's what's going out. This one's going right in the margins, past some lilies what close in, as I've been seeing them fizzing around there, and they always splash around there when I've been on other swims. So that's what I'm using. Right, catch you all later. Hello, I thought I'd show where I am quickly. After I've done that pop-up vid. The pop-up is about half a rod length off them lilies in front, but round the side a bit, because I come down the margin, because that's a normal channel for them to go it through. And then my cell one is right along that back of that reed line, about a rod length off the reeds along the back there. So looking good. Just before, well, another hour or so, I'm going to chuck refreshen my cell up, because I cast that in about 12, so it's nearly 6:30 now. Freshen up for the night, so hopefully I should have one. Fingers crossed. Talk to you soon. Hello and welcome back, and before I go over what I'm using to to put round my pop-ups and some round the board as well. I've got the new, well, it's been out now for a while, new Nash ball maker. Got the 20mm size so I can catapult them. I've scalded some pellets and added a bit of crushed boilie to them, and it's simple really. Just fill it up where you want it to go. Fill it up to the top. Do that. Give it a good old squeeze. You make balls like that. Very simple, very easy to use. So yeah, that's what I've been using. So I'll just make a few of these up and just catapult them. Simple really. So well worth a buy. About £8 for the 20mm, and it's £9 for the 30mm bigger one. It's very easy if you want to use ground bait or scalded pellets, or you know, crushed up boilies, and you want to get it out to your area. Best way to make them with this, packed it really hard so you can catapult them. Well worth a buy. So yeah, that's all I'm using. Just crushed up some, well, scalded some pellets and crushed up some boilies, and got bits of pellets in there as well, and that's what I'm using on this session over my pop-ups. Right, let's catch you all later.
Hello and welcome back. Just thought I'd do the night update before I fall asleep as I'm in bed. I've had nothing since the £22 earlier on. I'm hoping me or Josh get one. Fingers crossed. I'm confident that one of us will. Be happy if Josh gets one, because then it'd be the perfect sesh. It's a good sesh so far because I've caught, but it'd be perfect if Josh catches. Yeah, I've had no knocks, no nothing since the fish earlier on, like I said. So yeah, there's not much else I can say apart from we get one during the night. Fingers crossed. Ta-da for now.
Hello and welcome back, and we ain't had nothing yet. So we've been filming a lot, been discussing our next venue, what the plans are going to be for this special week filming. So our last night at swac, so I ain't had no. George had that 22, good for him, happy for him, because he ain't had one out of here yet. So I'm more than confident I think the one near the lilies in the margin is called Rip Off, so hopefully we will get one. But not bad session, not bad. Now as 2 other lads join onto the lake, so we're not on the lake by ourselves tonight, so they're on the other side of the pit. One boy's already had one out, so but yeah, we'll just soon see. So we'll get my head down and get up early, because if I ain't had one, I'll go walk about and see if I can drop one and try and snatch one before we go. So yeah, right, I'll catch you all in the morning, or if I get a carp. Hello and welcome back. This roared off. I dropped back on the south dumbbell with the krill, half the krill pop up. Look at that, 24 £5. 24 and £5 ounce. Not bad. Well chuffed. Let's get back. Hello and welcome back. Been up a couple of hours now. I couldn't really go back to sleep after that common. Well delighted. Like I said, George, last night, it'd be good if we both caught from this lake on one video and it came true. Well chuffed. Even though I was happy for George, as he desperately needed one. So yeah, that was on my dumbbell setup, what's in the video earlier on. So yeah, it was a weird one really, because obviously I was fast asleep and alarm went, but it was a drop back. So I hit into it and I thought, because it took a while, I was like, oh, it's gone now. But when I reeled it in more, felt the tug of it, it was down on the right hand side of my swim, near the reeds, just past the lilies. So I got it back and my heart was beating fast, because I was worried about the lilies in front and all that. But no, it came through fine. And yeah, it was just unbelievable. Even though it tangled round my other rod, I got that all untangled, so I had to recast both rods back in. So, but yeah, it was a long fish, but not the gut, you know what I mean. And it's the same as my my PB, the same weight. So, you know, I could have bet it, but it don't matter. So both of them were £24 5 ounce. So I had a common and a mirror now. A bit greedy. All I need is one of them levers what are in there, and then I've got the whole trio. But that was my 5th fish from there. So as the autumn comes in, it'd be a lot better, because it's more winter water as well. So yeah, it'd be good. So George is still asleep. I'll try waking him up, because it's about 20 to 10. Got to start packing bits away, because we've got to go and get supplies, like tackle shop, get some supplies and that, and then tomorrow will be like going do the food shop and sort our rods out for the next destination, and that's at Blackwin Floatfish Farm. They're bigger one. They're what you can just do nights on. So that's it. I told you now. That's where we are next, and then get that one out of the way. We're there for one night, and then we'll be going to another one Sunday night. So right. Oh, that's why we're having 2 nights at home. We've got to get everything charged, like our phones and all our, like our bivvy lights and all that. So see, and along we'll change the batteries in my alarms as well, so we're all freshly kitted out. So yeah, right. Next update will probably be if we get a Carpenter. Not likely, but it'll be at the end. Right, talk to you all later.
Hello and welcome back. I just thought I'd do the morning video because I nearly forgot, and we're packing away as we speak. I've had nothing since the fish last night, yesterday morning should I say. Josh has obviously had one at 6:30 this morning, and it was the same size as his PB, so he's got 2 PBs now from the same lake. Yeah, we're packing them down now, so it's all about getting supplies ready, stocking up for the next venue. Thanks for watching, see you soon.